Hello, IceCap fans, on this midweek Wednesday, the 13th of March, in balmy St. John's, Newfoundland, Labrador, with head coach Keith McCambridge of the IceCaps. I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brian Rogers. Well, Keith, since last weekend series against Syracuse, a lot has changed with the trading deadline coming up sometime in the next 3 weeks or so. A lot of teams are looking to make moves to shore up both their AHL squads and their National Hockey League teams, and it began on Sunday with Spencer Mahachi being dealt by the Winnipeg Jets to the Columbus Blue Jackets for a big, strapping winger by the name of Tomas Kubalik. What do you know about him, and what do you expect from him?
Well, two parts of that. Obviously, Spencer, a chance for him to get a fresh start, and we felt that as an organization that he's played some really good games for us. Was really good last year and in the playoffs. Has really had to to fight to find his game again. It wasn't from lack of him wanting to get himself back to where he needs to be, but it gives him an opportunity now to start with a clean slate with a new organization. So really thankful and thanked him for everything he's done for the organizations, but now an opportunity for him, and Kubalik comes in his place here. So the same thing for him. It's a fresh start for him with a new organization. Talked to their coaching staff yesterday a little bit about how he plays. He's a big guy that skates well, can get in on the forecheck, strong in front of the net. Obviously put up numbers for them goal-wise this year, pretty good. The previous couple of years, some decent numbers as in putting the puck in the net. So an honest, hard-working guy, 2 years younger than Spencer. So a chance, Raj, for two players to come in and, as I mentioned, have an opportunity with new coaching staff, new organization to show exactly where they are as wise with depths in the organization. So happy to see him when he gets in here tonight and for tomorrow morning for practice, and happy for Spencer to have an opportunity with Springfield. Yeah,
Mach gave us all, Keith, as you said earlier here, and he's the all-time leading scorer for now in IceCaps history, and we wish Spencer Mahachi all the best. And Kubalik, a good-looking young guy. Patrick Cullen is a new-coming defenseman here that comes with some sandpaper. I'm sure you like that. You're very, very young on the back end with everything that has transpired this year. So Cullen gets an opportunity to come in. He's familiar with Cale Mularot, and you know a little bit about him. What can you enlighten us about number 3?
Well, he's a solid, stay-at-home, puck-moving defenseman. Can get you out of trouble out of your own zone. Again, a good skating guy that is able to get back to retrieve pucks. Gives us depth, Raj. Gives us options on our back end there, as you mentioned, with our young D maturing, and a chance for us to see what he brings. Also, saw him in practice the other day. Was really strong for coming in for his first practice, but gives us numbers, options on the back end, and gives us different looks that we can place into the lineup every single night here as we continue to move forward and mature on that back end for us. So a good first impression, but two players that we talked about there that are opportunities, new looks for us in our lineup, and giving us a chance to make some adjustments game in, game out.
Yep, he's got a great personality. IceCap fans will see our interview on Thursday with Patrick for IceCaps 360. He's got that thick Boston accent, so he's been bred in a state that loves hockey. So I guess that's the type of guy you're kind of looking for. They breed him pretty tough down that way.
Yeah, definitely. He's you can hear the accent in his voice. I know he played against ONeill growing up. He's played a lot of hockey. Was in and out of Springfield's lineup when he was up there. He's put up decent numbers in Idaho. So he's a guy that again comes in here, and a chance for us to look at him, see what he has, and on the back end see whether we stay healthy, whether we don't, see how guys are playing, but gives us each and every night a chance to whether we want to roll 6 defense, whether we dress 11 and 7, 12 and 6, different looks that we can put on the ice here down the stretch.
Yeah, Patrice Cormier has been one of your best players, obviously, in particular the last month and a half. He's really stepped up to be a leader in the room, on the ice, and he gets recalled by the Winnipeg Jets just moments ago. Your thoughts on him graduating to the NHL? Well earned.
Well, he's playing the best hockey that I've seen him play since day one here with St. John's last season, this season. He's really come into his own. He's playing big, he's playing tough, he's playing physical, everything you need out of a big centerman. He's good on the penalty kill. He's been strong net front. I'm sure you see the same thing, Raj. He's really earned that chance to go up to Winnipeg and play in that position. Hopefully that middle spot for him. When injury happened last night in the Winnipeg game versus Toronto. So I got a call late last night, 12:30, 1 o'clock, and had a chance to talk to Corms this morning. morning. He's excited, and you like that as a coaching staff. Whenever guys are playing well, they earn that opportunity, and now they're rewarded to get that chance in the best league in the world. So well deserved, but really impressed with what I've seen out of Corms probably the last 3 weeks to a month, where he's played some really good hockey.
Yeah. Winnipeg beats Toronto on home ice last night, much to the delight of many fans around this neck of the woods. And two former Baby Leafs, Nick Antropov and Kyle Wellwood, scored for Winnipeg. That's pretty special. I liked it.
Yeah, definitely. I watched the game myself. I thought those two played really good. I know they've been a little bit struggling to score, those two, but they've been coming into their own. And I'm sure when they play against their old team, to be able to put the puck in the net is something that they're excited about. So that was a big win for Winnipeg. Obviously disappointing that they lost a guy to injury, but an opportunity, as we mentioned, that Patrice gets in place.
Yeah. Hamilton come to town, Keith, for the last two of the 6-game homestand on Friday and Saturday, St. Paddy's Day weekend. You'll wear the St. Patrick Day green. You're an Irishman, so I know it's a special time of the year for you, too, and it's a big time around here. What do you expect from the Bulldogs coming in this weekend?
Well, we saw in Hamilton how much they put pucks to the net. They want to get traffic in front of your goaltender. 3 of their goals that they scored down there was just a direct result of being net front of our goaltender, not seeing the shots coming from the point. So we got to be better in front of our net. We got to find loose sticks. We got to retrieve those pucks when they're laying in that slot area, so we can help out our goaltenders. But they're a team that's that their last 10 games are 5-5. They have speed out of their first 2 lines. They got some young guys on the back end also, but that are a little bigger and more physical. So for us, Raj, right now is making sure that we're finding ways. Got to find a way to get points, Raj. We all know that as a group here. So we have to make sure that we're getting points here. We've been on the wrong end of too many games as of late. We've been taking the positives we need to take at them, but also the negatives, as in, at the end of the day, you got to win hockey games regardless of if you're young on the back end, if you're missing guys on the front end, et cetera, et cetera. You got to find ways to win, because I'm not good with losing games. The coaching staff isn't good with losing games. That doesn't sit well with us. That's not why we're here. We're balancing developing guys. We're balancing winning guys in the right environment. So continue to make sure that we have to find ways at the end of the day to get our best and get the wins that we need here. Disappointing that we're not winning in front of our home crowd, the home support that we get here in St. John's. So would like to give them the something to cheer about. I know the game on Friday was an entertaining game, but again, not the right results that we wanted. Gotta realize that when you get up in a game, whether it's a 2-goal lead, that's been our nemesis, that you have to find ways to hold on to that lead. You got to find ways to defend at key moments in a game and score in key moments of a game. So need to get the results that we want so desperately here. So that'll be our focus here going into these games.
8 games left on home ice, 2 this weekend. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks, Keith, for this. And for head coach Keith McCambridge on this Wednesday, the 13th of March, I'm Brian Rogers inside Mile 1, and have a great day, everyone.